Hello, you've probably been wondering, where the hell have you been? Which is a fair question. Now, the short answer is busy, but the long answer is school, personal stuff, trying to make a video work, but it didn't work. I'll explain that last one later. So on to today's topic, ADHD. What is it like to have ADHD? Well, I'll try my best to explain what it's like and the signs that you may have it. So first off, I'll talk about a lot of habits I do that's an ADHD thing, like talking to myself for hours. Yeah, if you pace around your room or anywhere talking to yourself for long periods of time, that's an ADHD thing. Do you ever pause a YouTube video or show and talk to yourself about either that show or something else completely and go on a tangent? That's an ADHD thing. I also forget stuff a lot, like just forgetting things a lot, like having to reread stuff a few times, checking the time and then going, wait, what time is it? Forgetting what you're about to say, or like walking into a room and saying, or thinking, wait, what am I doing here again? Forgetting about that homework or test you have to study for, forgetting to eat or drink water, etc, etc. Yep, ADHD thing. If you're watching this on a computer right now, then do you have like 6 different tabs open, or like just a bunch of tabs open often in general? That's also an ADHD thing. Do you like learning about random topics that interest you? Yep, ADHD thing. Does caffeine not affect you? Can you drink a cup of coffee and then go to bed right afterwards? Does it not really wake you up? ADHD thing. Not doing stuff until you're forced to, like deadlines, homework, stuff like that. ADHD thing. Okay, now I'll talk about the different types of ADHD. There's 3 types of ADHD: hyperactive, inattentive, and combined. I have been medically diagnosed with hyperactive, but I'm pretty damn sure I have combined because I have every symptom of both. Inattention is basically having a difficulty remembering stuff and paying attention, since the name's inattentive. Basically, if you have a hard time doing work and focusing and just remembering stuff, then you might have an inattentive type. Hyperactivity is having just too much energy or moving and talking too much. Like, if you fidget around or you have trouble staying still and you talk to yourself a lot and you talk in general a lot, then you probably have hyperactivity. Combined means you basically just have both hyperactivity and inattentive type. So I was diagnosed pretty early on. I think I was like around the 10 or 11 when I was diagnosed. I was given Adderall, the slow release type. I didn't even know there was a quick release type till I watched JD Animation's video on ADHD. Came out a few days ago. Anyways, I'm not a fan of Adderall. I haven't tried the quick release type, but I'm just not a fan of the slow release type, I guess, because this would happen. I would take my medication and I wouldn't have an appetite to eat anything, because the side effect of taking Adderall would be no appetite. So I would just straight up not eat stuff or forget to eat stuff because I wouldn't be hungry. So I would just either completely forget or just not be able to eat. So when I went to bed, the Adderall would wear off and then I couldn't sleep. I'd have to get up and go get something to eat and then I would be able to fall asleep. This caused me to have a pretty poor sleep schedule, and it also caused me to lose some sleep. And funnily enough, Adderall, which is like meant to help you, I think they call it the study drug or something. Actually my grades were worse back then. I think it was due to a lack of motivation rather than like the Adderall itself. I didn't see any difference when like I would take the Adderall, but everyone around me noticed it when I was off or on Adderall. I could probably see the difference if I like took it now, I guess, now that I'm older, but I don't need to take it because nowadays I just don't take medication and I could just get my stuff done. I mean, I can get distracted easily, especially if I need to focus for long periods of time, or it's something I don't see as like need to do right now, like necessary. Like this video script and idea was started on May 13th. That was like 3 weeks ago. Almost said 13 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Now, here's some advice I would give if you have ADHD. These are tips I use to stay focused. If you like walking around and talking to yourself in your room, just start cleaning. Like, just start cleaning your room while you're talking to yourself. It really helps keep my room clean, because keeping your room clean is really hard when you have ADHD. This other one is very important and something I struggle with, is do it then, not later, I call it. This is a tough one because I struggle a lot with this, but if you know you need to do something and you know you just need to get it done, just get it over with instead of waiting for later, because either you'll forget to do it later, you won't do it later, or you just will just like not do it. Now for me, caffeine also helps with ADHD. It helps a lot of people with ADHD. I'm not sure if that's a specific to a certain type, but it helps me with ADHD. Helps me focus. It doesn't really help me. It doesn't keep me stayed. Okay. So know how I said caffeine doesn't affect me earlier? What I meant by that is that it doesn't keep me awake. Like I could drink a cup of coffee and then go to bed right afterwards, but it does help me focus. Now the third one is locking in. When I say lock in, I basically mean just focusing on something you need to do and working on it till it's done. Then get distracted afterwards. Music also helps me lock in and focus. So hey, I help you. Now, if you have, like, related to anything in this video, and you think you might have ADHD, just go get checked, go get diagnosed, because it's a lot better to know that something that's not your fault, and it's an ADHD, and it's a mental disorder, rather than, wow, I'm just fucking stupid. Also, real quick before I end the video, sorry if I have not been making a lot of content recently. I've been very fucking busy with so many different things. I've also been very scatterbrained, and I've tried to make a video, but everything I tried to make a video on just wasn't entertaining, wasn't good content. So I haven't been uploading. Anyways, have a good day, y'all.